Hello. So it's currently almost 9 p.m. for me. Good evening, Mr. Swanepoel. This is my digital presentation for my technical CV, the project one. So yeah, first of all, I just want to thank you for this opportunity, as I had no prior experience to any web design, web development, in anything in that sort of field, and I had to completely learn everything from scratch, and I was used to just basic C# code and Windows Forms and Windows apps and stuff like that. So this was a completely new experience for me. Second of all, apologies for the audio. I'm just using my webcam's audio, as I don't have a decent microphone um, at hand. So apologies for the audio again. And yeah, third of all, um, this project really um, motivated me to work on stuff like this in the future using new technologies, and I really want to get into Vue.js and Vuetify and stuff like that, because I wanna the website I'm gonna show you just now is pretty decent, but I want to improve on it in the future on my own time, regardless if I get to submit the improved website or not. So yeah, I'm gonna read through all of the points as I go along. An explanation of which technologies I use. I used, as you can see, just normal HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This was completely new to me. I had to learn everything, and it was a fun experience. The reason why I just gave you, because like I said, I have no prior knowledge to any of this. So yeah, is consistent. Okay, so I'm gonna present you with the CV now. Let me just get it here. This is my CV. This is not the hosted one. I'll show you once we get to that point in a minute. So yeah, this is my CV. Is a layer of the CV: consistent, professional, and neat. Yeah, and also friendly and intuitive. And okay, so on those 2 points, yeah, I would say it is. It is. So this is my index HTML, my home screen for my website, and I'll get to the play game and the view scores in a bit. It was inspired by the creating a quiz app with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript Udemy course that was linked to us and that we could do as well. So it's inspired by that completely. And then so let me just go to the CV as well. Okay, wait, sorry. Before I go to the CV, just to explain the homepage more, this is just a quick description of what the user viewing this website can expect, and this is this animation I did with JavaScript as well. So yeah, this is basically it for my home screen. So find out more. Why? Oh, sorry. Let me just index HTML. Open it again. Sorry, it's connection issues because I closed my Visual Studio Code earlier, so that's why. Sorry. Find out more. There we go. So this is my more.html page. This is essentially my whole CV, my entire CV, and it has a navigation bar here at the top that allows the user to scroll to each section smoothly. I'll demonstrate that in a moment. I just want to give a quick overview of what the website actually looks like, what the page looks like. So yeah, and now if I click on home, it will smoothly scroll back to the top of the page, and then about, skills, experience, projects, contact, and return. So this is everything is working. It's just smoothly scrolling throughout the website, the web page. Sorry. So yeah, about it's just a short description of who I am, what I want to be, whatever. And then education, I listed my matric and what I'm currently studying, and just some favorite quotes for the fun of it. And then to the skills tab over here, I've listed all the skills relating to IT and how good I am, how much knowledge I have on these languages, for example, and all the developer tools I've used or have experience with, um, and other IT related skills as well, like UI design, debugging, and some non-IT related skills as well, such as research and whatever. And then here, just a short description of what I want to improve on. And then experience is just a simple part of the page. I just use some paragraphs and some H tags, heading tags, and I've basically just made a short description of experience I had in the field of IT in primary school, high school, university, and I've also did a few internships in my first year as well, 2018. And then so projects is I've listed some of the projects I've done in the past in my time in university, and which I have received distinctions for. So for example, this AI program I developed in C# last semester, some file encryption decryption also in C# using the AES algorithm, and as well as this information system I did with SQL code. SQL Server and Visual Studio. And here I've also listed my current project, which is the version of this website I'm submitting is the one coded in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Like I said before, regardless if I get to submit the updated version of this website, I'm gonna work on it on my own time using Vue.js, Verify, and Netlify. And yeah, so then contact. This just basically displays all my contact info and all my links, and this also redirects to whatever link it is, and this is my YouTube channel, which obviously I don't have anything on, but this video I'm recording now will be uploaded to and will be accessible via this link, or when I submit my project when I'm done recording this and editing this video. Let me just and then I'll get to contact in a bit. Return just returns you to the home page. Okay, so sorry. Is the site scalable across screen sizes? So for this website is mostly optimized for desktop viewing, and it does give some issues which I will focus on in the future. Just for example, some of the section scales completely fine, like this as well, but then some of the sections do bug out a bit, which I will improve. APIs, the only API I used was for the game, that quiz game, and I used the same API. Where is it? It was in game.js, the OpenTDB API, which queries random questions from the site that people or users can answer. API 2, API 3, no. Is the site hosted online? Yes, it is. I used GitHub for my repository for my website, and for my project, and my let me just open up my GitHub over here. This is my original repository. As you can see, everything was committed and pushed, but for some reason this version of the repository wouldn't host the website properly, so I just created, as of this recording, a new repository yesterday. As you can see, everything was uploaded yesterday. And then in settings, here, as you can see, my website is hosted, and let me just open this link. Here's my website hosted. It's on the internet. find out more everything works. I'll get to the games in a moment. Did the student host? Yes, I did. On GitHub pages, my site is hosted. Comprehensions, options, okay, so general, this is it. So this is basically my CV. And then just to present my game, it was inspired by the Udemy course which I did. And then apologies, I'm just clicking through this, which is not made by Moz, I don't know. I'm just clicking through this to explain the game. I don't have all the answers for this right now, but I got 20 at least. So here you can save your username as well, and you can choose to play again, which I'm not going to do now. And then go home, which redirects you back to my home page, and here you can view your scores as well. So yes, this is basically my CV. Let me just see if there's anything else I'm missing. Sorry guys. Why did I say guys? I'm sorry. Did the student presentation skills, okay. Reflection, did the student the knowledge that was acquired. Yeah, so just on reflection, yes, this really introduced me to the world of like web design, web development, and I still have much to learn, but this is what I could come up with within the 4 or 5 weeks given to us. And yeah, I've really am encouraged and determined to in my own time improve on this, learn HTML more, learn CSS more, JavaScript, as well as new technologies such as I did tons of research on React and Beautify and Vue.js as well, and Firebase, and all those things that I really wanted to spend time on in the future and focusing on and improving on what I've learned here. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this desktop presentation of my CV. Sorry for any rambling. I sometimes struggle to get any words. Yeah, and please stay safe during these trying times. And yeah, so goodbye.